COVID-19 in Cayman, where we've been so sheltered from it, thankfully, fortunately, within the last 18 months or so. So with your theme this year, going deeper with God, what brought about this theme for this year's convention?
Well, I think we were thinking in terms of the needs as we see them, and especially the environment in which we're now living, where so many people are feeling stressed, fear, and all of these sort of negative emotions and attitudes. And we believe, as pastors and as Christians, that our relationship with God is the key to us being able to cope, being able to deal with the ups and downs of life. I think God equips us for that. And Jesus himself told the disciples that living in the world, we're going to have stress, we're going to have tribulations. He said, but with good cheer, I have overcome the world. And so really what we believe is that we have to teach our people how to live in a COVID-infected world and world with many other problems, I guess, as we see the world around us, climate change and all the different things that are happening, the instability. Fortunately for us in Cayman, we have, as you said, been in a sort of bubble. God has been very good to us in as much that we have been spared a lot of the hardships and difficulties that so many others have to experience. We talk to people across the world, and we have a prayer meeting on Zoom, and we have people on there from England, we have people there from Nicaragua, we have people there from Jamaica. And then when you hear some of the stories, you realize, boy, we are so fortunate here in Cayman. And we believe that our relationship with God is key. And so the idea of going deeper is about strengthening that relationship. And if you do that, it's not necessarily that the situation is going to go away. But what God has promised us that. But what he's promised us that in the midst of the situation, you don't have to faint, you don't have to fail, you don't have to despair, that I'm with you and I can provide you with the wherewithal so that you're able not only just to cope, but be, I would say, triumphant, to be victorious in the midst of everything.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we have to recognize is that a lot of times people treat their faith as a sort of a surface thing, and they need to understand that if it's going to be valuable to them, they have to take it as seriously as they take anything else in life. I was just.
When you say surface, as a surface thing, could you
I mean, it's okay. I'm religious. I do, in a sense. I'm hoping God takes note of the fact that I showed up at church, and He takes note of the fact that I paid my tithe, I paid my offering, I did a good deed. But it's like all up to God, and my contribution to my own spiritual depth